And YouTube chat voted for whitetail again. Let's go. Let's be honest, though. The hunting is not what we're here for today. It's the discussion about the new map, new Great One, all that type of cool stuff that's been announced. Now, as of now, we really don't know what any of it's going to be. We just know that we are going to get a new Great One. We are going to get a new map, and it seems the map is likely Canadian based on the screenshots they've shown off and the trailer they showed off. Pretty excited for it, chat. What do you guys think? What do you guys think we're going to get in Call of the Wild? That's a 3. What's up, Delta Tom? Hey, Mr. Dramatic, how's it going? Okay, this guy right here. Nailed him. Let's go. What a good start. Yeah, Grizzlies would be cool, Cheetah. I would love Grizzlies. 100%. Jake's World, welcome back as a member, dude. Hope you're doing good. Little buckaroo there. Now, guys, I made a mistake yesterday while grinding for whitetail. I accidentally killed a doe. So now I'm trying to get that doe to go back to the zone that I originally had her in. And it's not been fun. It's been like 100 kills since I screwed up and shot her, and she still hasn't gone back to the same spot. She keeps bouncing to zones I don't want her in. So yeah, this has been interesting. Sad about no polar bears, but if it's a Canadian map, I'll be super happy as a Canadian. I think a Canada map would be really cool. I personally really want British Columbia because they could reuse the black-tailed deer and Roosevelt elk. And those species desperately need another map for us to hunt them on, so I hope it's British Columbia. I would not be opposed to other locations either. I honestly think just any Canada map would be super cool. Polar bear would be wild. Yeah, well, unfortunately, it was confirmed we're not getting them with the next map. Hopefully in the future, though. I'd like to see them eventually come to the game. But it seems that they will not be coming with this update. Again, sad, but they're not my top species I want anyway. I just want more antlered things. Like, give us some more species with antlers or horns. Like, doll sheep would be pretty sick. Would love that type of stuff. Revenge is coming. The beavers better prepare. That's what I'm saying, dude. Those poor beavers are going to get destroyed. Is a new Great One confirmed? It is confirmed. They said we will get a new Great One, but they didn't say what it's going to be. So yes, it has been confirmed that we will get a new Great One with this update. I really hope it's an elk or a mule deer. I feel like that would be the best options to go with because they're super highly requested. They're an antlered animal, so the Great One would look insane. I really hope they go with an antlered animal. I saw a lot of people wanting a beaver Great One though. That'd be kind of cool too. I mean, I'd like that, but I'd prefer something with antlers or horns first. Oh gosh, could you imagine they add doll sheep, right? And Great One doll sheep. Boom. That'd be so sick. Oh, nice, Pokey Colby. Want the next Great One to be a beaver, or they'd be really cool? What do you think next Great One to be? I would say OG. I hope that it's a elk or a mule deer, but I wouldn't be opposed to a beaver. I feel like beaver could be cool. I really want something with antlers, though. It would be cool for them to add grouse. Don't we already have a couple of grouse in the game? Or do you mean like a different grouse? Holy, Jake's World with the 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. Thank you, dude. Congrats to Duca, Element, Ramiro, Dawson, Evan, Chris, Deerslayer, Hunter15, Bruh, and Ruben Smits for getting those gifteds. Congrats, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Still nothing there. Okay. You think Grey Wolves could be the next Great One? It could be, for sure. Definitely could be. You never know, man. There's a lot of possibilities. So this right here, guys, is the zone I screwed up. Thankfully, though, it looks like a 1 has spawned. Wait, where's our doe? Oh, she's right there. She's in the middle. Okay, that scared me for a second. I thought she was gone too. Poor Johnny, I know, right? Still can't catch. Whoop, smoked him. Yo, what's up, Jenna? How you doing? Hope you're doing phenomenal. Wolves, elk, and mule deer are my great one wish list. Dude, that would be so cool. Like, any of those would be good. Any of those would be pretty solid. Roe deer, great one incoming. Dude, that would be also pretty solid. Not gonna lie, wouldn't mind it. They've got antlers. They could look really cool. I wouldn't hate it. What about the whitetail deer added to Silver Ridge Peaks because they live in the Rocky Mountains? I mean, that could be cool. I wouldn't say it's like the most important thing for them to do right now, but it would be cool. What's up, Autumn? Doing Leighton mission, stuck on the elk one where you had to shoot it out of a hunting stand. I mean, the best way to do that, man, would be to go to an elk drink zone and set up a tripod or tree stand near them, like about 200 meters away, and just pop them. I don't remember if that mission has any other requirements, but I'd say that would probably be the easiest way to go about it. Find a drinking zone and set up a stand. What's up, JS Cobb? How's it going? Just give us something bigger than fox and pheasant and I'll be happy. That's what I'm saying. Give us a big game, great one. Preferably a big boy deer or elk. That'd be cool. Just like this guy. He's a big boy deer. Buddy. He's dying. We're good. We're good. We're good. That guy's pretty much a guaranteed diamond, so I'm just going to add it to the counter already. There's no way he doesn't make it, right? 274! Holy crap! What a monster! That's crazy! This thing is huge! What a start to the day, guys! Last stream we struggled to get a single diamond the whole stream, and now we got one, like, literally 10 minutes in? Let's go. That's huge. That's a big boy. I think we'll tax him. Guy seems tax worthy right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What a monstrous buck. Love to see it. Great one, black grouse on top. That would be a weird great one to get, but as long as they made it spawn relatively often, similar to a pheasant, I wouldn't hate it. I just feel like they need to do something aside from birds and small game for this one, for sure. I think it's going to be one of the reworked species, so either mule deer or gray wolves. That's a pretty good guess, I would say. It does seem like if they're already reworking it, why not add a great one, right? But the thing is, we don't know if we're going to get the reworked species with this update or if it's going to be a different update. So there's still that. Maybe it'll be at a different time. I really hope they reveal some more information soon. Also, I'm not shooting anything out of this group until I kill... or not kill, but until I get that doe to go back to the zone that she came from. Right now, like, she's being very stubborn. I gotta find where she's even respawned at this point. Because we didn't see her that run, but I saw her, like, the last run that I did yesterday. So she's probably still in the respawn pool, waiting to respawn. You want a great one, Arctic wolf? Holy. That sounds ridiculously insane. In the best way possible. Anything else? No. Just this guy right here. Sorry, buddy. You're no match for the 300 Magnum. What's up, Jets? Great one caribou would be cool. I agree. It would be pretty nice. Some of my zones have been really weird since I killed that doe as well. Like, some of them are only spawning 1 buck for me to shoot instead of 2 like they normally would. Yeah, this map is Leighton Lake District. It's an awesome map, Matu Viking. It's super good. I love it. Yeah, there was only 3 there. Weird. You think a great one bison would be cool? Yeah, for sure. Speaking of bison, apparently I missed a screenshot that they posted in the Discord today, and some people are saying it could be wood bison, others are saying it could be muskox. So, like, I don't know where that image was dropped, but I've seen people, like, posting the zoomed-in version, like, zooming in on the animal. And it looks like it could be either some kind of bison or potentially muskox. I think the 2 things I saw a lot of people saying were wood bison and muskox. I can't believe I missed that when I was doing research, grabbing everything for the video today. But apparently there was another screenshot posted that I just completely missed. If they added an F-150 Great One, I would grind so hard, bro. You must really love your trucks, eh? Got a 3 there. Just a 3, though. Like, and by just a 3, I don't mean, oh, it's just a 3. I mean, there's only 1 deer here that I can shoot. Where's the others? Where's my other buck, man? Everything's been so weird since I accidentally smoked that doe. Yo, what's up, Uncle Fat Cat? Hope you're doing good. They need to make a Texas map that has whitetail deer, mule deer, fallow deer, because there's a big fallow population in Texas. Oh, they definitely could, for sure. I mean, they could do stuff crazier than fallow even, because there's a lot of game ranches in Texas that have a ton of exotic species, like the Pierre David's deer, a bunch of like gazelle, and you know, things like different species of oryx, which are stuff like gemsbok, you know. Like, they could kind of go crazy with a map like that. Texas Game Ranch is probably my most wanted map in, like, the entire world. Great one beaver, that would be crazy. You want a great one tiger? That would probably be the toughest great one in the entire game. Aside from maybe, like, snow leopard. That could be kind of ridiculous if they did a snow leopard. Oh my gosh, the doe spawned here. Oh, you stupid doe. Come on, bro. I need this doe to spawn back in this zone right here. Time to smoke a doe, bro. Backcountry Chronicles, thank you for the super chat. Just got a great one whitetail cluster rack, though. Score is 373. Nice, dude. I mean, regardless of what the rack is, that's still sick. Isn't 373 low for a cluster rack, too? I think that's actually a pretty low score for one of them. That's actually a pretty exciting great one. Also, guys, we are approaching 50,000 whitetail kills across every grind I've ever done. We are currently at 49,450 in total. 386 on this particular grind. Why'd you shoot a doe? Because she is supposed to be in a different zone. I accidentally killed her in this zone right here. And so I've been trying to get her to go back here. So I got to keep shooting her wherever she shows up until she returns to this zone, because I don't want to have 1 doe and 3 bucks here. Because that just means 1 less buck that I can shoot each run. We're going to leave that 1 for now until we get that doe to come back here. Then we'll end up killing him. That's crazy. Yeah, it happens. I mean, sometimes those does just be doing weird stuff when you accidentally shoot them. Unless you were talking about the almost 50,000 kills. That is pretty crazy as well. That's what happens when you're doing full-time content creation on practically 1 game primarily. You end up accruing a lot of kills. And with the whitetail on top of it, we're trying to get that last rack that we're missing. So I will be shooting whitetail until the day I get that typical rack. Even if it takes me another 100,000 kills, man. How many kills am I at? 390 on this grind. Almost 50k in total with no typical rack. No, I haven't been experiencing any lag at all, Jakes. No lag on my end as far as I can tell. Everything seems stable. Also, I got a question, guys, because I know a good amount of you in the Call of the Wild community play Ark Survival Ascended as well. I know there's a decent bit of crossover between survival games and hunting games, so if any of you have been playing Ark Survival Ascended recently, have you ran into crashes? Because it seems every time I play it, I get the exact same crash, anywhere from a minute to 30 minutes in playtime-wise. It's brutal. I've been trying to play it, man. I've been trying to play Ark, but it's just, I'm getting a crash every single time, and it says that it's engine-related, something in relation to DirectX. And from the research I've done, there's a lot of people saying that it's just something that the devs need to fix. There's a lot of people saying that you would need to change graphics settings, but I've changed every setting I could possibly change and nothing works. It's RIP, man. Oh, really, DMC? Yeah, I do still play it. It's just, it's one of those off and on things. Like, whenever something interests me in it, I hop on there. Gotcha, Lewis. Yeah, from what I've seen, like, these last couple updates have been pretty brutal for crashing in Ark. I really hope the Unreal Engine 5.5 update fixes things, because I'd love to play that game more, but man. It's just brutal trying to keep the game from crashing. It's like, I got a good PC as well. It's not like my specs are too low to run it. I mean, while I'm playing it, I'm getting over 100 frames. I've got a 4070, an i9 12900K, 64 gigs of RAM. Like, I should be able to run Ark with no problem, but crashes every single time I play it. And when I was going through the discussions, it looked like a lot of people are experiencing crashes like crazy right now, which is sad. So sad, man. I wish Survival Ascended would have been as good as we hoped it would. But it's been kind of a disaster ever since it released. Viper! What's up, dude? Thank you for the super chat. It's got my second in a row Fabled Mocha Blade Rack Fallow. Also, would you rather a mule deer or an elk? Great one. Personally, I'd prefer an elk, but I'd take a mule deer too. Both would be really cool. And dude, that's awesome. Fabled Mocha Blade Rack, best combo in the game. Best combo in the game. I'd be super happy if I got two of those. What's up, Caitlin? How you doing? How you doing, Caitlin? Also, guys, I don't know. Do I have the codex command on Twitch? I don't know if I do. It might only be on YouTube. Let me see. I think it's only on YouTube. If so, I'm going to copy the link real quick so you can watch the video, Thomas. The codex is broken for anybody that's been playing the game for an extended period of time. It's not worth even using it to track your stats if you're an OG player. There it is right there. That's the command from my YouTube channel. The codex in Call of the Wild's been broken for years. It doesn't track reliably. And if you've been playing for a long time, you've been through multiple updates where it flat out would not track anything or track things improperly, like put them in the wrong categories. So it's not even worth using. Unless you're a newer player. If you've started playing the game in the last like couple of years, your codex is probably relatively accurate. Unless you've shot Great One Moose, then they likely didn't show up in the codex. So yeah, it's just not worth using to track unless you're a new player. Sadly, most players that have been playing the game for 5 years or more have a completely borked codex. Please, Whitetail, be nice to me. Give us a great one. Yeah, an Arizona map could be kind of cool. Viper, thank you for the super chat again. Imagine it's a great one beaver. Dude, that would honestly be kind of wild. I don't think it would be. I mean, there's so many like highly requested great ones I would prefer they do first, but I wouldn't be mad if we got a beaver. A beaver great one would still be kind of cool, I think, for sure. Definitely something to it. How many zones do you have? I have 71 zones for whitetail. For drink zones. Well, so far we've got all of our bucks at every single zone we've gone to, so does that mean the doe finally went back to where she came from? Which weapons do I use? So for non-diamond, non-rare animals, I use the 300 Magnum. If I'm shooting a diamond or a rare, I'll use the 30-06, the Hansen 30-06. Ooh, he's a dime. He's a slimy dimey. Let's go.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
Boom. Diamond in the books. Love to see it, man. Love to see those diamonds. What's the new map going to be called? There is no revealed name at the time. All we know is that it's going to be snowy. And from a lot of the stuff they've shown off, it appears that it's probably a Canadian map. That honestly could still be wrong, but it seems like it might be. PVDJV, thank you for the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Appreciate you, dude. Hope you're doing great. Yeah, great ones cannot troll. Great ones cannot troll, Branson. There is no such thing as a troll great one. If a great one scores gold, that means that you did something wrong. Like you failed a harvest check. Smoked again. Legendary Gamer, thank you for the super chat. Never crashed an arc. Have 3,000 hours on it. Jeez, lucky. Lucky, man. Because it seems like after doing everything I can, I'm still crashing. Like, I've got a good PC. I've verified the files. I've tried running it without any of the mods that I have on my Arc server. I've tried every single setting that I could possibly try. I've tried turning them all off. I've tried turning them up to, like, higher settings. I get the same crash every single time this update. And it seems like there's no, like, solid fix for it out there. There's a mix of people saying it's the NVIDIA drivers, it's the game settings, it's just something the devs have to fix related to the engine. Like, there's a bunch of things I've seen people say, but none of them seem to fix it. So I think at this point, I'm at the point where I'm trying to just wait for Wildcard to update Arc, and hopefully it'll work again. Hopefully I'll be able to play it, man. Oh, gosh, she showed up here again, you disgusting doe. Oh, gosh, man. She keeps showing up here. Why here, man? Why here? Triple smoked. Get wrecked. What's my favorite animal to hunt and what map? Probably whitetail on Leighton Lakes, like I'm doing right now. This is by far the animal that I have hunted the most in Call of the Wild. And it's the one that I still have not got tired of. It's just very enjoyable to blast whitetail. Please, let this doe spawn at this zone we're about to go to. Please let her spawn there. How much do you hate the Chiefs? Not as much as I hate the Bills, Dolphins, and Jets as a Patriots fan. Ooh, he thick. He thick. That's a big boy right there. Imagine we pop a great one before I get this doe to go back to this zone. That'd be kind of funny. That would honestly be kind of hilarious. Oh, I could imagine Jets Gaming. I could imagine. I believe you. You know, it's pretty wild. Last year, the Patriots won 4 games, and this year they are favored to win 11 of their matchups. Like in the odds, they are favored in 11 of their matchups. That's quite the turnaround, not gonna lie. That's quite the turnaround, man. Mike Vrabel is a beast of a coach. Yo, what's up, Silas? How you doing? PVD JV, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing amazing. These deer stand absolutely no chance today. We're actually doing pretty good. They've been relatively consistent. We're hitting our shots. We're off to a great start. Yeah, it's sad there's no polar bears, but to be honest, I didn't expect polar bears in the first place, so... Oh, it does, DMC? I don't know, man. I feel like I'm excited for the Unreal 5.5 update for Ark. Because it's supposed to fix so many performance issues and just issues in general that the game has right now. And it should provide like mod developers with better tools and like better abilities to create the mods that we love. From what I've seen, the 5.5 update, provided it goes smoothly, which, I mean, things usually don't with Wildcard, but provided it does go smoothly, should be incredible. Should be a lot of good stuff. There's definitely going to be some mods that will break on servers when they drop that update. But apparently, from what I've heard, Ark has actually sent out development kits to a lot of the main mod developers for Ark, so they can be prepared for this release. So I feel like it's going to be a positive overall. I just really want to be able to run the game without having to crank down the graphics. And without crashing. They can give me more frames and stop my crashes. I'll be happy. Yeah, for sure, DMC. Like smaller mod developers will not be able to get it, but larger ones will definitely. We'll just have to pay attention to which mod developers in the Ark community get the dev kit early to like a... It's not really a dev kit, is it? Like a... No, it is a dev kit. It would have to be. Let's just hope they get the kit early enough and let us know which ones are going to be compatible with the 5.5 update on day 1. Oh, I've done that before, AR-15, Nick. I've done it before. We've done a whole, like, we've done a couple of streams where every time we hit a certain goal, I would use a controller. Later, NRG, thank you for dropping in. Nice, Trophy Hunter Eagle. What's the best map? Whichever one is your favorite. I mean, everybody's got a different opinion on what the best map is, you know? Like me personally, my favorite map is Sunder Patton. Backcountry Chronicles, thank you for the super chat, dude. Should I leave my Great One Whitetail and try to get my first ever Great One Moose? I have thousands of moose kills, by the way. I mean, I would say if you really, really want that moose, keep grinding for it. If you're tired of it, nothing wrong with hunting for other things, you know? But I hope you get it. Hope you get it soon, dude. Excited for the new map, especially the new Great One. I wonder what it will be. I hope it's an elk or a muley. I feel like those would both be like killer options to go with. Like, you honestly can't miss with either of those options. Both would be really, really good. How much longer will I be live for? Well, we've only been streaming for about 30 minutes, so I should be live for at least another hour. Probably a little bit longer. In many cases, I stream for about 2 hours. Got an 8 mythical snow leopard today on my tar grind. Nice, dude. Nice little side quest. Little bonus animal. I'm not sure, James. I've kind of been, like, terrible at keeping a schedule recently for streaming. Once like we get more information on this update, like once early access happens, once the full release happens, there will definitely be a lot more live streams, so you can look forward to that. Usually in the times where there's not much going on in the community. Oh, it's an albino, but it's not that huge. It's a little guy, but oh my gosh, albino, let's go. Let's go, chat. We got an albino. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. How far away is he? About 264. Let's 0 for 300. Aim a little low. Boop. And he's dead. That's cool. We got another albino. It hasn't been that long since the last one, I don't think. Pet albino? Nah, I'm going to kill him because he's in my main zone, so. What do we got here? 187. We got a 187 buckaroony. Look at that face. You can see the fear in his eyes. He was like, oh, crap. I'm going to get shot, aren't I? Amazing. That's what we love to see. Get us those rares. Now, if only that could have had a diamond rack on it. Yeah, Redneck Prods, I did. A long, long time ago, like when the game first came out. Watched my fabled painted Irish Elk-Crack fallow today. Ooh, stabbed. That is brutal, man. Sorry to hear that. Did I only shoot one here? No, we did get another. He ran away, though. Nice, grape. Love to see it. It's always fantastic timing when you click on a stream and there's a trophy. That was by far our best thing of the day as well. Come on, buddy. Show me. Show me the way. Show me the way. Come on. What do you mean track not found? I shot a buck twice. He's right here. Is your nose broken? You can't sniff the blood from 20 meters away? What is going on with Hunter, man? He's been tripping recently. Poor Hunter. I mean, because people keep asking for it, Colby. Obviously, if you've been watching the whole stream, you're going to have heard me answer the same question like 20 times. That's just part of it. If I keep getting the same question, I'm going to keep answering the question. You know? There's a lot of people that are curious what I think the next great one will be, so I'm not going to just leave them hanging because they might not have seen the first time that I said it, you know? That'd be cool, Aquilus. Honestly, a caribou is one that I feel is kind of underrated. Not a lot of people seem to talk about a caribou great one, but it could be one of the most insane great ones ever. I mean, the antlers could be massive. I feel like it could have the craziest antlers of any great one. Add seagulls so I can get my revenge for them pooing on me all the time. I mean, they have seagulls, technically. They're just... These are seagulls, technically. Well, maybe not that one. I know that this one. That's a seagull, technically. No, it's not. Never mind. Why do people call these seagulls? I've always heard people call these seagulls, but that's clearly an eagle. That's clearly an eagle that we just looked at. Nah, they're the same, Oscar. At least in Call of the Wild, like reindeer and caribou have the same antlers. Hope beavers come to the game in the new map. It's looking like they're pretty much 100% confirmed, Brad. It's very much looking like we will get them. Dude, the doe spawned here again. Why does she keep spawning right here? This is crazy. How do we keep getting her to spawn right here, man? Maybe I need to do something drastic. Maybe I need to only shoot her plus the bucks in this zone on the next run. Maybe that's what I need to do. It's going to be kind of annoying. It's going to take a little bit of time to wait for them to respawn, but I think that's probably what we're going to have to do. Another big boy 3 here. Holy. This zone has been popping off even without that doe here. He's going down. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, like, well, I wouldn't say widely known, but in, like, the hardcore grinders section of the community, it's pretty widely known that shooting a doe on a whitetail grind is going to make things inconsistent. I accidentally killed this doe in this zone, and that's why she's over here now. I'm trying to get her to go back here, so that's why we're killing that doe, is because I just... 269! Oh my gosh, that's huge for this rack. So, obviously, 269 is not like a super massive deer, but with this rack, it is. With the basket rack, 269 is huge. Like, this is massive. Now, I've got, I think, 4 or 5 that are over 270, so I'm not going to tax this one, but normally, this would be a taxable trophy easily. I'm just not going to because I got a bunch already, and I don't even have places to put them. But that's a really cool deer. That might be the best diamond of the grind. That's a good one. My gosh, you guys and your memes. My gosh. Sorry, buddy. You were the only buck. We're at exactly 420 kills. Beautiful. What's up, Troy? Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, true.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
It's a cheeky little diamond. Nate is a national treasure, man. We must protect him at all costs. Nobody else could give me a soundbite like that. It's a cheeky little diamond. Just the way he said it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Nice little 235 beast. Jeez, Jets. Popping off, dude. Are the Chiefs going to win the Super Bowl this year? I would say probably not, no. The reason I say that is because they did lose some key players on, like, their O-line and stuff like that. So I don't think they're going to be as strong as last year. I think they'll still be strong. But they definitely, like, had a couple of departures that hurt. Now, they still may go to the Super Bowl. I don't think they'll win it, though. And I'm not even 100% sure that the Eagles will make it back to the Super Bowl. I feel like both the teams we saw in the Super Bowl this year might not make it. Due to, like, other teams getting better, their teams losing, like, a couple of key players. Like, Milton Williams going from the Eagles to the Patriots is a pretty big loss for the Eagles. He was one of their best defensive tackles. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had multiple sacks in the Super Bowl, including that strip sack on Mahomes. So, like, I think both those teams have lost a couple players that were pretty key parts of their team last year. I think both of them will obviously make playoffs, but it's a little more of a toss-up this year as to whether or not they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. Did you notice the water's not frozen on the new map? I guess, yeah, from the screenshot we saw, it didn't look frozen. True. I didn't think about that. So it's probably not as cold of a place as Medved, but still has snow. How's the Yukon Moose going? I hopped on there the other day, and not gonna lie, I kind of lost motivation because running around that river on Yukon is so brutal. I kind of want to get like a few friends to just hop on with me, and we could just have like a full-on grinding party. CJO was hopping on there with me for a little bit, but he hasn't been on too much recently, aside from like his streams. I need to just get like a few people together and just go crazy on those Yukon Moose, and then I'll return the favor and like help them with stuff too. Because Yukon Moose is one of those things where it's a lot more fun with friends. You think the Giants are going to win at least 8 games? I don't know if I'd go that far. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. I mean, it's really going to come down to whether or not Jackson Dart is as good as the Giants think he is. And I mean, if they use Cam Scatabo at running back, I mean, they're going to gain some yards. That dude is a monster. He could just push through anything. Honestly, like, I don't like the Giants very much because of how many times they beat the Patriots in, like, Super Bowls and key games. But, you know, I will watch some Giants games just because I want to see Scatabo. I want to see him. I want to see what he can do in the NFL. I want to see Scatabo go crazy. He is one of the most, like, physical running backs I've seen in a while. That dude is... he's a beast. You don't like the Bills? I don't either. I don't like them either. Mainly because they're Patriots rivals, but also because they're better than the Patriots right now, so... Although I do like Josh Allen. Josh Allen's cool. I would say out of all the Patriots rivals, I hate the Bills the least. I dislike the Dolphins and Jets more. Oh, nice. I am Crazy Boy. Nice. That's awesome. So the only football game I've ever gone to in person was an Oregon State game. I can't remember what team they were going against, but I remember this was a very long time ago. I think I was probably like maybe 8, 9, 10 years old. All I remember is their running back's last name was Bernard, I believe. Gosh, was his name like Vincent Bernard or something like that? That sounds like a familiar name. All I remember is like in that game, he made some crazy runs, like some long runs for touchdowns. The dough isn't here. Could just be she hasn't respawned. But the dough isn't here. That's a good sign. Good sign. Do you think Mahomes or Josh Allen is better? I'd say right now Mahomes, but Josh Allen could end up being better than him at some point for sure. Now, you guys have to remember, I just recently got back into football. Like, the Super Bowl got me back into football, so I've been trying to catch up on everything during the offseason, like watching a bunch of the games from last year, getting up to date on all the players. So I probably don't know everything I could possibly know about Josh Allen and Mahomes and like who's better. I'd say from what I've seen, Mahomes is probably the one I would say is better at the moment. Although I do think that the player I'm most impressed with at quarterback is Jaden Daniels. That dude, my gosh, what a beast. I can't believe the numbers he put up in his rookie season. Like, holy crap. That is some impressive stuff, man. He could end up being the best quarterback in the NFL. Daniels is crazy good. No, respawns, you stinky whitetail deer. Yeah, the Northern Lights really do, like, make me think that it's probably going to be Canada. I know there's a lot of other places that have Northern Lights, obviously, that can also have snow. I don't know. Things just scream Canada to me. The only thing that's kind of, like, questionable is, like, where in Canada is it? I think it's safe to say it's probably Canada. But I'm really curious where. Something else that people pointed out that I forgot to mention in my videos is that apparently the beaver is Canada's, like, national animal or whatever. Like, the beaver is the animal of Canada. That's pretty cool. That's another thing that really makes me think it's probably Canada. Because, I mean, the devs already confirmed that there's not going to be, like, polar bears. Did they confirm if it's going to be Arctic or not? I think they said it's not going to be Arctic, right? Didn't Vivi include that in the post? I can't remember. Stop glazing Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs, Ross. Somebody just asked me if I thought Mahomes or Allen was better. I don't like the Chiefs. I'm glad they lost in the Super Bowl. Eagles all the way in that duo. Honestly, Eagles have always been a top 5 team for me. They're not my favorite, but I'll take them over the Chiefs any day. Nothing here, man. The respawns are so finicky right now. Can you please tell me the spook range for when you spawn in a tent? It's 180 meters. Any animals within 180 meters will spook off. So, chat, for those of you that watch the football stuff, the football ball and things, what rookie quarterback do you think is going to have the best year? I'm going to go with something a little unconventional. Tyler Shuck all the way. Tyler Shuck about to make a splash. He's about to be insane. As long as we don't get the underhand panic throws that we've all seen, then they should be good. Because Dart's really good when he's, like, on point. But he just has a play every once in a while that makes you question life. Shedeur Sanders? To be honest, I don't even know if Shedeur Sanders is going to end up being the starter. I think the Browns have said Flacco is going to be their starter. And I honestly feel like if Flacco ends up going out and a backup gets a chance to start some games, I feel like Dylan Gabriel is going to be better. I could be biased because he's an Oregon quarterback, but Gabriel's stats are impressive. Like, Dylan Gabriel, considering that he's a smaller quarterback, his stats are impressive. Like, I think Dylan Gabriel could be really, really good. I honestly think that he might end up getting the start over Shedeur eventually. Unless they, like, trade him. But I do think Dylan Gabriel he's got the tools to be a starter. If he can overcome, like, the fact that he's a bit smaller, I think he could be really good. I bet Flacco could lead the team to the playoffs, if not at least 8 wins. The thing is, Flacco's 40 years old. He's nearing the end of his career. He's definitely not at the level that he was in, like, earlier years. I don't know if he could lead them to the playoffs. I mean, it's the Browns. Like, what are they going to do? The Browns really didn't make enough major moves in the offseason and draft to, like, make me think they're going to do good. I feel like the Browns have just always been the most, like, memed upon team that just seems to always struggle. They've had some good years, but it's rare. I don't think they're going to do good at all. What's my opinion on the Perry 308? It's a cool rifle. I don't use it very often because the Hansen 30-06 is just more fun for me. But if I'm going to choose a 308, it's probably the best performing 308 of them all. Oh, gotcha, Alabama, Alab. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think the Browns, like, even if Flacco does really good, I don't think the Browns will do well this year. They just didn't make enough big moves to improve the team. And a lot of it is because Deshaun Watson's contract is holding them down. Deshaun Watson was a massive bust, and they're kind of just like, they're kind of screwed, man. Like, they're kind of screwed until they figure that out. Browns are nightmares for rookies. I know, right? Which makes me think Shedeur Sanders may not amount to what people think he will. I feel like if anybody's going to be able to get out of that, like, curse of the Browns, it's going to be Dylan Gabriel. I feel like he's just got... I feel like he's going to be better. Yeah, Johnny. The Browns have, like, historically some of the worst decisions of all time. And the worst records of all time. Like, the poor Browns. Dude, this doe keeps spawning here. Stop it. I don't want you to spawn here. God dang it, brother. I don't think he's done any more grinding, Troy. I think he's pretty much saving that, like, black bear grind for when we do videos and stuff. I don't know. He's been busy with IRL stuff, so we haven't really got a chance to play or anything. Sanders leaves after his contract is up. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. He's probably going to go to somewhere where he'll actually have a chance to be a starter and possibly win. For real, Johnny. And then they signed Deshaun Watson, and my gosh, the amount of money they paid him. I watched a video recently talking about the current quarterback room for the Browns, and my gosh, they have the most, like, ridiculous stuff going on. The Deshaun Watson contract was such a bad deal. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know if the Browns will recover anytime soon. Hey, smoked, brother. Johnny can't catch a membership still. True, Deer Slayer, true. Yeah, Johnny, we had memberships while you were gone, and you missed them all again. R.I.P. Johnny. Definitely one of the least productive. I agree. I feel like even back when I first got into football, like back in like the 2010 to 2014 years, like all of those years, the Browns were still so bad. I mean, there's a reason you've got all these like Browns fans that put like a paper bag over their head and write like "we suck" on it. I feel like the Browns have been probably one of the worst teams record-wise and decisions-wise of all time. Like, I feel like even the Jaguars have a chance at doing something this year. I feel like Travis Hunter and T-Law is going to be a dangerous combination. The Jags might actually be able to win a few games. Oh, rip Jets. Rough, dude. All the Browns need is Justin Tucker and a few massage ladies, and they would be unstoppable. That's wild. That's wild. Almost as wild as if we get a great one. You're not a great one. Rip. What's up, Joner? How's it going? You think the Hunter's Choice weapon bundle is worth it? I would say for the most part. So the 375 is a phenomenal rifle. It's really, really good. I love that rifle so much. The 300 Blackout is very underwhelming, so it's not a super great rifle. What's the other one? The 450, right? The 450's, it's fun. I wouldn't say it's the best in its class range, but it's fun. That pack, you mainly want to get it for the 375 because the 375 has the craziest penetration of any like class 729 rifle. It's just a monster. Where'd it go? Where is it? This guy right here, the Valgarda 375. It's a monster. So good. So if you're considering getting that pack, that's the main weapon you would want to get it for. You think the new map will be Greenland? Personally, I don't think so, but it's always a possibility still. If Greenland has beavers, then it's a possibility. But I really do think it's going to be some type of Canadian map. I mean, it's a highly requested location. The animal of Canada is the beaver. So it seems pretty likely to me. Cam will win the Titans about 5 games at least. Cam Ward's pretty good. And I do think that the fact that the media and like people in general aren't really paying too much attention to him because of the Shedeur Sanders drop, I do think Cam Ward's going to have less pressure. And so he may be able to perform super well and win a lot of games. It's hard to say, but I'd say he has a good chance of doing better than he would have just because there's going to be no pressure since everybody focused on Shedeur instead. It's rare that you see like a number 1 pick go practically uncovered in the media. Because instead everybody's talking about Shedeur's drop. Hey, a diamond at level 29 is pretty good, Nick. That's not bad at all, man. That's not bad at all. I mean, I didn't get my first diamond until I was level 51. Come on, man. Please. Let this doe finally have spawned back in the zone she was originally in. Come on. There's no way she can keep spawning in other zones, right? Like, she keeps spawning in the same zone pretty much. It's making me want to shoot 2 of the does in that group just to get one to go somewhere else, hopefully. Favorite great one that I have? Ooh, see, that's a tough one. I would say it's got to be the typical rack two-tone moose with the big rack two-tone moose being a close second. Another 3. Another basket rack. Mope. We've now killed 440. Not bad. What do you think about the Texans? So the Texans are a team I haven't really looked too deeply into this year. I don't know too much about their current roster and situation. Did they get any like major additions to their team? Stroud's not Texans. True. CJ Stroud is like their star player right now. They did have Diggs, but, you know, Patriots took him from him. Aha. How do you... Wait, I assume there's some missing words in there. Crow, how do you Jackson Dart going before Shador? I assume you mean how do you feel about Jackson Dart going before Shador? It was very shocking to me. Very, very shocking. But considering all the shenanigans off field and like the cockiness of Shador, I could see why some teams were kind of like not interested. They probably didn't want to have to deal with all the drama and stuff that goes along with it. And Jackson Dart was like one of those players that had a like very sudden draft rise. And I mean, he's a good player. He's definitely a good player. I think Dart and Tyler Shuck both have potential to be really good in the NFL if they can just, you know, adapt well, kind of iron out some of the issues they had in college. And then there's like Dylan Gabriel that was even drafted before Shador. And Dylan Gabriel in college was phenomenal. Like, he was a insane quarterback. But the concerns were that he's a bit smaller, and that may not translate well to the NFL. I honestly think that Gabriel could be better than both of them, provided he continues to perform just like he did in college. Have I ever gone hunting in real life? I hunted when I was a kid, but I haven't hunted since I was like 18 years old. Oh my gosh. The doe didn't spawn here. Where'd she spawn? The doe didn't spawn here. Oh my gosh. Please tell me that she's in the next zone. Please tell me she moved over to the next zone, man. Favorite baseball player of all time? I don't really watch baseball, so I would have to say the only baseball player I really like know about thoroughly is obviously Babe Ruth. I mean, that's like a gimme. But I don't really watch baseball, so all right. Moment of truth. Oh, that's a big boy, though. It's once again $3 here. No! Where'd my doe go? Where'd she go now? What zone did she swap to? I just want her to come back here, man. That's all I want. I'll be happy once the doe returns here. I mean, everybody's different, Jillian. I think that, well, I wasn't really watching football when Bryce Young was drafted, so I don't really know too much about him. I think, you know, it really depends on the player. Like, some players are going to be considered undersized or whatever and perform good. Others are going to perform bad. Just like how there's a lot of teams that say, not a lot of teams, just a lot of people in general that say that Will Campbell, his arms are too short to be a good NFL tackle, but I mean, he's looking like he's going to be a freaking beast. He's been looking good in training camp. I don't think he's going to be a bust. But it's like, you know, different for everybody. Dylan Gabriel could end up being bad. He could end up being insane. Hard to say. I think he's going to be okay. He's going to do good. I thought we were talking about new map. Well, if people in chat were talking about new map, I'd be talking about new map. We've been talking about football right now. We talked about the new map for the first, like, hour, close to an hour of the stream. It was like 40 minutes. We talked about the new map, new great one, for like 40 minutes. There's only so much you can say about it, you know? Another big boy. Dude, we're getting so many diamonds recently. Brian looking good, brother. Did I shoot 1 or 2 here? Oh, I definitely shot 2. Definitely shot 2. What do you think the new great one is? I hope it's either elk or mule deer, Yeshapi. Hopefully I said your name right. Yeshopi? Hopefully I said that correct. Come on, Hunter. What are you doing, buddy? Why are you clear over there, man? I need you to follow the blood. Wherever it is. I mean, it could very well be beaver, but I'm not going to immediately assume the great one's going to be a beaver. I mean, the most requested great ones are elk and mule deer. So that's going to be my predictions as of now, until we hear otherwise. Great one, blacktail. That could be cool. If the new map has blacktail, I would love to see a blacktail great one, because that would entail the possibility of a rework to them, which would be quite nice. They need a rework really bad, so I would love it if it's blacktail deer. Thinking it'll be like Northwest Territories map or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking possibly as well. I think British Columbia is the one I want the most, but I feel like Northwest Territories would be so cool. But now that we know we're not going to be getting polar bears, it does make me wonder if it's not Northwest Territories. Like, maybe it's British Columbia or Alberta or something like that. It's seeming like every day that we get new hints, it's less and less likely it's Northwest Territories. Do you think it could be Montana? I mean, would they make Montana a snow map, though? Because it's not snowy all the time. Like, Montana has some harsh winters, but I don't think it's as snowy as other parts of the world. I don't think it would be Montana. Personally. Dude, the 3s are popping off. Ooh, Saskatchewan could be cool. Ooh, dude, Saskatchewan could have fallow, right? Now, I may be wrong on that, but the old Cabela's games had fallow deer in Saskatchewan. So is it possible Saskatchewan could have fallow? I remember playing Cabela's Outdoor Adventures and hunting fallow on Saskatchewan. The gun I just used was the Hansen 30-06 Joner. The other gun I've been using is the Arzina 300 AR. Yeah, Arzina 300 Mag Tactical and the Hansen 30-06. Those are the 2 guns I'm using. Nothing here. Okay. Main menu it is. Waiting for some Brazilian content? Yeah, Brazil map would be cool. I think the issue they've talked about in the past with Brazil is like hunting laws. From what I understand, the laws are pretty strict there, so I think that's why they've steered clear of doing a Brazil map. But it would be super cool. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of species that I would love, man. Like, there's so many that'd be so good. What's up, Christina? How's it going? Beavers do not live in Greenland. Okay. Well, I guess that settles it. The map is not Greenland. I think more and more it's leaning towards Canada. More and more every time we learn something new. But Nepal has strict hunting laws, IRL. True, but I think Brazil has even stricter. I'm pretty sure... Isn't it, like, illegal to hunt in Brazil, or am I tripping? I feel like a few years ago when I did research for a Brazil map, it, like, wasn't allowed. Or it was, like, incredibly difficult. Am I wrong on that? Let me know if I'm wrong on that, guys. But I think you're not allowed to hunt in Brazil. Hopefully map 2 will be Africa 2.0. That'd be cool. Although I'm leaning more towards another small map. I feel like another small map is most likely what they would do. It's illegal? That's what I thought. I didn't think you could hunt in Brazil. Because I remember, like, they're pretty iffy on letting people use guns. At least from what I've seen. Yo, what up, Nathaniel? How you doing, brother? 29 months, Nate. Let's go. Let's go with the 28 months, Sir Nate. How you doing, Nate? Hope you're doing good. Oh, gotcha, Lisa. Okay. So, in other words, like, fallow are not, like, native to Saskatchewan. Dude. The doe is back, you disgusting freak of an animal. Stop spawning in this zone. Oh, my gosh. Why does she keep coming back here? I need her to go back to the zone I killed her in. Well, shoot you. You're the biggest one. Please, just go back to the zone I killed you in. Please. Oh, gotcha, dude. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty solid. They revealed a bunch of information about the new map today. So I made a video on that. It's doing pretty well. Been talking about that all stream. Stuff like that. It's been a good day. You just call her fat? No. I said she was the biggest of the three. That could just mean the other two are undersized, you know? Doesn't mean she's fat. Gosh. What do we got over here? 1 buck. I don't understand why she keeps spawning in this same zone, though. That's, like, crazy. No, she's fat. Come on, I didn't say that. You said that, if anything, Johnny. Gosh. We need a whitetail great one now. We already have whitetail great one in the game. You implied it? I did not imply it. Oh, my Lord. Imagine you've been shooting the wrong one. That shouldn't be how it works, though. I'm pretty sure it's just like whenever you shoot an animal, the respawn can go to any of the ones that you've shot. So, like, if I shoot a doe, she could go to the spot of any bucks I just shot. Doesn't matter which doe it is. So, like, I could shoot a doe from a different group, and she could go to that zone. In fact, I may do that. I may shoot a doe from one of the other zones. Not because there is no great one whitetail. You sure about that? You sure about that? If there's no whitetail great one, what's this? And these. And all of these. Look at those. They purty. These guys are some of the weirdest. That's my most recent one. He's a little weirdo, but I love him. He's a little weirdo, but I love him. Half typical rack. Only I could get a full. But this guy's my favorite. He's the same configuration as that guy back there, but he's all squished and weird. Love to see it. Mini Lodge Tour. Oh, yeah. You know it. You should name him Squishy Wonka Dude. How about that? They need fur variants to red deer. I agree. One fur is not enough. Do I do it, guys? Do I shoot a doe? Let me look. Okay, so we have doe, buck. Honestly, I could afford to shoot a doe here. Please spawn in the zone I want you to. I just need a doe to go back to that zone I accidentally killed the doe in. Like, this zone still has 2 other deer, so it's not a big deal. North Dakota? To be honest, I don't know what would be in North Dakota, and would it be like super snowy? I don't know too much about North Dakota. What's the kill count? 453. Yes, Silas, the new Fishing Planet map, I will 100% be playing when it comes out. Any content for that will go on my fishing game channel, Scarecrow the Angler. Lady Legend banned me? I wonder why. Imagine if the game had Florida and you could hunt geckos. Dude, Florida's got a lot of weird stuff we could hunt. Iguanas is like the big thing I would love for like a Florida map. Imagine like a mini map similar to Salzwiesen Park, but it's Florida and it's got stuff like geckos and the iguanas. Like, that would be sick. That'd be sick. There'd be snakes you could hunt probably too. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. That's what I'm talking about. The pythons. Just like a bunch of reptiles would be sick. Give us reptile hunting, EW, please. What's up, Canada Jack? Sir Wyatt says, I finally got my Great One Pheasant after 8,698 harvests, 64 dimes, 7 rares, 1 super. Got a Fabled Obsidian. Holy crap, dude. That's a long grind. But Fabled Obsidian, that's a solid plumage right there. No respawns here. Come on, bro. What's going on? We want snakes. Pause. My gosh, Johnny. We do, though. We want the snakes. Give us the reptiles. He kind of thick. He kind of a thicky bucky. Oh, also, guys, I know some of y'all watched the Madden stream that me and Flinter did. There's a possibility we'll do another stream like that. We were talking about it a little bit today. Now, I'm not going to say it's 100% going to happen, but there's a possibility we might do a maximum football stream. It's like a free-to-play football game that's kind of based on college football. And it's quite different from Madden, so there's a possibility we're going to do that. It might be kind of fun. It might be kind of fun. I think it'll be enjoyable. Because I used to play that game quite a bit. And it would be very different than Madden. So I think we could have a lot of fun on it. I think it'd be a fun stream to watch too. Fantastic Toxic. That's what we love to see. That's what we love to see, brother. Oh, he turned. No. Stop that. Mean deer. Yeah, exactly. Another stream of me getting beat by Flinder. But I don't think it'll be as bad. Because Maximum Football plays very different than Madden. Like, in that game, passing is way more difficult. Rushing is, like, way more overpowered. The O-line gets absolutely demolished quickly. There's no difficulty levels or anything. Kicks get blocked super often in Maximum Football. Like, it's going to be just wild. It's going to be very, very wild. Which is why I think it'll be more entertaining. There's going to be a lot of random stuff that happens in that. Are you going to be buying College Football 26? I probably will, yeah. Because I love College Football 25. It's probably my favorite football game of all time. If Flinter had College Football 25, I would definitely be playing that with him instead. Because it's such a good game. How you doing, Awesome Andy? I saw you earlier, but I forgot to say hi. Hope you're doing good. Yaha, hello there, my friend. The Buckaroo. Huh. Is Fishing Planet fun? If you like fishing games, it's pretty fun. The only problem it runs into is the fact that it can feel very pay to progress at times. Because in order to get like any of the high level stuff quickly, you gotta pay money. Like, it takes so long to level up in that game. But aside from that, it's a phenomenal game. Really, Alabama? I feel like I haven't had too many problems with the O-line, like, having poor blocking in College Football 25. Maybe it's just the team I go with, because I've been playing Dynasty as the Ducks. So, and the Ducks have a pretty solid team. Great One Mule Deer would be amazing. I agree. It would be super cool. I'm doing good, John. I'm doing good. Got you on Heisman difficulty. I don't play on Heisman usually. I play on the one right below it. I have played on Heisman a little bit recently, but I typically go with the difficulty right below it. I forgot what it's called. All-American, I think. That's the one I usually play on. What was the worst glitch ever in Call of the Wild? Ooh, there's been a few that have been really bad in the past. There was a render bug where if you went out of render distance of an animal, it would lose its antlers and completely break, and you couldn't tax it. And even if you did tax it, it was like bugged in the lodge. It was a terrible bug. Another really bad bug that I can remember was with the Rancho del Arroyo release. There was a bug when that map released where a bunch of animals in the trophy lodge, like whitetail deer and coyote, were showing the like improper fur. A bunch of the whitetail were popping up as fabled piebald in the lodge. And so eventually they came out with a fix for that. But the side effect of the fix was, since fur types were essentially swapped, and that's why they were showing that like improper color, it made it so any animal you shot between the Rancho release and that hotfix, or at least for whitetail, coyote, and one other species, their furs completely changed on that hotfix. So all the diamonds, the great ones that you had shot between Rancho's release and the hotfix, turned into rares. So like anybody that shot diamond whitetail had a bunch of rare diamond whitetail that were not rare when they shot them. It was a really bad bug. One of the worst ones I've ever seen in the game. Which is why I say, nowadays, the bugs that we have, they're nothing compared to what used to happen in the game. People still complain about bugs like crazy, but they're a tenth of what we had 4, 5, 6 years ago. Back then, those were the bad bugs. The bugs were so awful back then, man. Nowadays, like, this is nothing compared to what used to happen in the game. I can see a new UI update soon. Hopefully. There's definitely a few UI elements that could use a revamp. Oh, yeah, true. That was a bad bug, too. Back when, like, if you left the game before shooting your great one, it would turn into... Oh, my gosh, there's no way. That doe I killed came here! Chat, there's no way. That doe that I shot... So, for the backstory, for anybody just joining, I killed a doe here by accident. Like, I accidentally killed a doe that was here, and she was respawning in other zones. Eventually, she stayed here, and she's been spawning here every single time since. So I decided, you know what? That one doesn't want to move from there. So I'm going to shoot one of the extra does down here. And she spawned here! Come on! There's no way. This is disgusting. You terrible does. Oh my gosh. I just want a doe to go back here so I don't have to have like an extra buck there. Because I have $3 and a doe there now. I'd like to have $2, 2 does so I can just shoot the $2. Oh my gosh. What is the chances of this, bro? Disgusting. Ew. There's no way, man. Like, what are the odds of that? Oh my gosh. That doe is so rude, man. She's so rude. She brought the other doe over here just to taunt me. Yeah, for sure, Sean. Anytime you're grinding and that happens, it's like the worst thing that could happen in a grind. Well, maybe not the worst. The worst would be losing his own completely. It's like these zones are so close together. Why can't it just move that doe over to this one, please? How many whitetail zones should I set up on for? I would recommend that, like, you keep about between 9 and 12 zones as your main zones, and then manage down the rest of them. You really want to be trying to kill between 15 and 20 bucks per run. So however many zones you need to kill 15 to 20 bucks is what I would recommend, and then get the others managed down. I don't, Redbeard. I don't remember the exact one. There's been a few people that have done that type of stuff, so... I don't remember the exact one you're talking about, but it's happened a couple times. People have, like, faked things. Smoke? Later, Delta Tom. Thanks for dropping in. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna hit up the restroom real quick. It'll not be more than 2 minutes, I promise. And then I might If Nate's in chat, I might hop in chat with Nate because he's doing a whitetail grind as well. Yeah, it looks like he's in chat. So when I get back, I'll hop in there with him. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm back. Would have been faster, but my daughter decided to squeeze the toothpaste tube all over the sink. So, yeah, rip. R.I.P. that toothpaste. Nate!
Hello.
I'm still live, but hi. How's it going?
Hi.
We wanted to chill and hang out and see how you're doing.
Yeah, come hang out. We're just shooting whitetail.
Oh,
I need
same.
I need to get my great one. I like the pressure's on at this point.
Oh, I believe it. You got to get him. I mean, they're revving up for a map launch and stuff, releasing all types of new info.
It's scaring me. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, God, no.
You're like, no,
Please.
no, they're showing snow map and I'm still on whitetail. Gosh.
This great one still hasn't showed.
Dude, you just got to start killing 500 a day until it shows.
Some
Feathered
people
man
have to have
join?
another job.
No sleep allowed, Nate. No sleep allowed.
But see, if I don't sleep, then my engineering, like,
Goes downhill.
functionality goes
R.I.P.
like zero.
Well,
What
sucks
pays
to
all
suck.
his bills?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what pays my bills.
Guess no great one for Nathan. R.I.P.
Probably not.
Eh,
Probably not.
R.I.P. dude. You know, you're gonna get 2 more super rares instead.
I swear to God. If they're albino, I might be kind of pissed. I know that's bad to say, but if I get another albino rare, I might be pissed.
Huddle amount of albinos. Then. That's fine.
I mean,
Yeah, dude.
True.
Full
That
huddle.
would be kind of sick.
Oh my gosh, imagine.
So if I get a fourth
imagine,
one, then I'd
imagine
be pissed.
huddle. Imagine huddle, albino, diamond, whitetail, all 3 different racks. That'd be kind of fire.
Cool. I mean, true, they all kind of are. I have a level 2 and a level 3.
Yeah, dude.
Get one with a basket rack. That'd be kind of sick, actually.
He's just gonna get a fabled piebald.
Oh,
Presley
of
him.
course he would. You know, just be happy, Nate, that you're not dealing with what I'm having to deal with right now. I accidentally shot a doe last night, and she refuses to go back to that zone. And now she is spawning in the exact same zone for the last 5 runs that I don't want her in. So I decided to shoot another doe in a different zone that had like a bunch of extras. And that doe went to the same zone. and I can't get them to leave it. It's driving me crazy.
Don't worry, I've already shot a few does and my zones have
What's the
flipped around a little bit. I know the feeling.
Zones love to do that.
Zone be zoning.
They do. I just keep shooting that doe, hoping she's gonna go back to where I shot her from.
Yeah. What's up,
But
Titan?
what are you thinking about the new map teasers and stuff, Nate? They've been showing some snowy images, some like beaver teasers and stuff.
Some
Beaver
beaver teasers. Oh
What?
my god.
Pause. Beaver teasers.
What what kind of map
Somebody-
are they selling?
We need crow merch called beaver teasers.
Oh no, 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 we
It
don't.
sounds like a
Johnny's-
good
Johnny's
a good
anal
name for a-
beavers.
It
Oh,
sounds like a good name
gosh.
for a firework.
Poor Johnny.
Beaver
Gonna bring
teasers.
that back.
Gonna go light some beaver teasers off.
That actually does
feel
sound like a
like-
firework. Why does that sound so much like a
No,
firework?
no. You know all of the Great One Foxes, they work at the beaver teasers. You know,
Beaver
Scarlet
teasers.
Nightshade, Midnight.
Oh, that's right. That's the
Mhm.
name of the club.
Mm-hmm.
Holy.
Yes.
Oh, it's all come.
What do you
Caitlin,
think?
there's-
What do you
there's
think
your
the new
next
great
video.
one will be? I mean, I think it's going to be an elk or a mule deer, but a lot of people are saying possibly wolf as well, since they won the poll for getting a redo. So, what do you think, Nate?
Antler.
I need an antler deer. I'd be
I
good
do
with
too.
either elk or mule deer. What other? Is there any other antlered species in Canada? If it's
Moose.
like,
Blacktail.
oh, well, we already have a.
Yeah. There's blacktail deer in Canada, so that could be kind
Trey
of
with
cool.
the 17 months. Let's go.
Maybe it would give them a reason to rework the blacktail.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, that's. Yeah, because I guess they do have them up there.
I'd be happy with blacktail, mule deer, or any kind of elk.
Did they say? I didn't really see all the updates. Have they said like how many new species we're getting or anything?
No, they just said there will be new species. They said like multiple new species, I think. They said multiple new
Well, that's
species, a new great one. They
think I
said there
did see
will
that it-
be no polar bears, no walruses, no seals, because people were like speculating that.
Man, I wanted to club seals though.
Yeah,
Gosh.
let me beat those seals up.
Yeah.
Oh, can I run around a map with a chainsaw? Go after them
Harvesting
beavers?
polymer from penguins, dude.
Yeah.
Nah, from the beavers, dude.
Well, because polar bears are way up north, I don't think it's way up north.
Yeah.
Unless there's a
Well,
zoo on the
so-
map and we can go into the zoo and shoot them.
So from the research I was doing and some comments that I've received, it seems like 1,600 of the estimated 2,600 polar bears are in Canada.
Yeah, but isn't it
So
like
it's like
No, I
that's why
meant, like,
people were
north,
saying that like
Like none of it is where the polar bears
Yeah.
are.
that's like so far?
they're
north.
also in Northwest Territories as well.
They're in I know they have them in somewhere in the east, like Quebec or somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't really look into Quebec. When I was doing research for it, like
Well,
Northwest
Muley's not that far.
Territories, BC, Alberta, Nunavut, those were the main things. And then somebody was bringing up Saskatchewan as a possibility as well.
Saskatchewan.
Well, yeah. I
in the-
feel like
yeah.
I feel like by them because they said it's not going to be like polar bears and that, so it's like it's not Arctic. We already have a
I think
map-
they
map.
did
It's
clarify it's not going to be Arctic. I think they clarified that.
Okay, so it's like, and it's
Mhm.
snow. Like, how many other snow places can we have? You know?
I think it's got to be some type of Canadian map. It's just a matter of where in Canada.
You know
Where's
what we
Quebec?
haven't thought. Well, we haven't. We don't have like an Argentina map, do we?
I don't.
What?
Well, no, we do. We do. I
Yeah.
believe.
Do we?
Parque
Parque.
Fernando
It's
is.
Patagonia.
Yeah, it's like which is around
Yeah.
the Argentina area, I believe.
You're thinking
or
like
part of
Andes
Argentina.
Mountains,
Yeah.
That could be
Have
kind of
any- has-
crazy.
Lake
Has
Titicaca.
anyone- No, that's what I'm saying. Has anyone actually given a thought to that?
I don't think so. No.
Mm.
I've
'Cause they
not
have
seen anything
giant
about it.
mountains and
Yeah, the
I think it's
Andes.
isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah.
Andes spread a span
Dude,
a
could
bunch
you-
across.
Could
Are
you
there beavers
imagine?
though, or nutria?
You know,
Oh, that's a good question. Let me look it up. Is there Argentine?
every
Argentine
for
beavers?
some reason when you said span, my first thought was like spanakopita because that stuff is delicious.
What?
Have you
I
never
don't
had
think
spanakopita? It's
No.
like
Argentina does
spinach,
have
sour.
beavers.
I think it's spinach, cream cheese, like wrapped in like a pastry type dough,
Mm.
and then like baked, and it's absolutely delicious.
How do you spell that?
Spanikoita. I think spanakopita.
It's a Greek spinach pie tutorial.
It is
Greek
freaking
pie.
delicious.
Okay.
Scotland? Does Scotland have a lot of snow, Midnight Whistler?
I don't think they're so much known for. They don't have like the. It looked like
Not
kind
that.
of like mountainous area, like in the
Yeah.
picture.
There was a few comments saying that the mountains from that one picture looked like British Columbia.
But
So
what if
I'm
it was
leaning on British
Also-
Columbia.
Also,
I'm gonna laugh
if all
if
of-
everybody's wrong.
I mean,
It's a Texas map in the winter.
all of
Dude,
the
there's just
polled
no-
animals were like North American too.
Surprise! It's not even a snow map. Complete opposite. You're not getting beavers.
Mhm.
It's just a complete.
Oh my gosh!
opposite.
You can't make this up! Holy crap!
What?
Both of those does I shot went to the spot I wanted them to go, and an extra buck. I've got $3, 3 does at this zone that used to have $2, 2 does now. Let's go!
It's not a solo buck, or did they spawn one?
Oh man. No, there is no solo bucks. I haven't been shooting any solos, so this would be like from the other herds. So like I accidentally killed a doe here, right? So it turned this zone to $3, 1 doe instead of $2, 2 does. And I've been trying to get her to go back. I eventually shot an extra doe to try and have more chances of one coming back here. Now there's $3, 3 does here. You can't make this up, man. Oh my gosh.
So if Bee Weaver, if it's none of it, you think they were just too scared to do polar bears?
No, there's no way it's none of it with what they clarified today, B Weaver.
Nah, I don't
Random.
think so.
They would be like if it were none of it and they didn't do polar bears. Whenever that's literally white time, like that would have been big no.
Also,
Hi,
Thomas
Dads.
says he's in Scotland and says snow is rare in the south, but up north he thinks there's more snow, but it's not like crazy.
Gotcha. Okay. What up, Jives? Also, I just checked. I just checked that zone to verify. It says it's a zone of 6. So yeah, they literally, after me trying to get them to go here for like 200 kills and them spawning in the same zone for like the last 5 runs, finally they all went here at the same time. That's just beautiful.
I just want to point out Dre Talk in my chat said, so beavers are an invasive species in Tierra del Fuego, which is mountainous with snow.
Why is it called Tierra del on fire? A fire.
See, the thing is,
know.
like the beaver
I don't make up the names.
is the national animal of Canada, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, it's got to be Canada. It looks like Canada. There's no polar bears or anything like that. And the beaver has been teased, and it's the national animal of Canada. So I feel
still
like
think it would be hilarious.
I'm still sticking with
sure.
British Columbia. I think British Columbia is a pretty strong bet. But a lot of people have suggested, Northwest Territories, Saskatchewan, Alberta. Could be any
It's
of those
Manitoba, obviously.
too. Manitoba.
I think some people need some open minds here.
Need some geography lesson? Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Sahara Desert in the winter? Lots of snow on those icy dunes?
True. It's a snow Africa
Ooh.
map.
A snowy Africa map. Africa 2.0, let's
Snow
go!
edition.
But it's snow, whoa!
Um,
Yes, B Weaver, send it in Discord. Like in general chat.
What's up, Pitbull?
Manitoba.
Oh,
Oh, Manitoba's over too far.
oh
though.
man, that's a Toba.
Actually, there might be. Are there polar bears in Manitoba? Hold up. Where
Is there toes in Manitoba?
Can you show me where your whitetail spots are? Trying to get a great one. Killed 1325. So my whitetail are all throughout this entire left half of the map, man. I have 71 zones, ranging from down here, and then you kind of go like here, all the way up this river, clear to the top, every lake to the left of it, all these coastal areas down here. 71, it's too much for me to like go through them individually, but you get the idea. They're on pretty much the entire left half. I have a guide on the channel if you want to see it. There's also lots of guides by other creators like Pro XDK that show off things really, really well. Hopefully that helps you, Alex. Smoked them. What's up, Dunnels? How you doing? Oh, you know, Squirrel Pursuit, just chatting about the new map and other things. Trying to speculate about what everything could be.
You're wet and chilly.
What about chili?
My toes.
Yes. She's
Make
got
those.
Yeah, she makes chili out of her toes.
You
Interesting.
know it. I like to feel the beans go
Chili
squish
toes?
between them.
Chili toes.
Chili toes. You got some chili toes? I got chili toes all the time. What you mean?
I just had taco salad, so you know what? It could have had chili on it. That would have been really good.
You got a promotion at work and your PC broke, so I had to stop streaming.
No.
Oh,
I mean, congrats
dude,
on the promotion.
yeah, congrats on the promotion, but damn, that sucks. I know you have a
Hey,
family
son.
too, so
We're just
I totally get it. It's just good to see
glad
you.
you're alive. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like very abrupt. I was like, damn, where'd he go?
Where you go, though?
And the angler died in the meantime.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Angler, man. You
unfortunate.
will be missed.
I have
Mildly.
listened to that song, Nate.
What?
I've listened to your Triple D song.
Oh, no.
Wait.
That doesn't sound...
Oh, yeah. How do you like that song? It's,
I think that
it's-
says it all.
it's a cover of the song by Dope. Die MF Die.
Mm.
Interesting.
What did it remind me of? Yeah, I don't know. It was something. Unfuck it.
Unfuck it.
Unfuck.
Wow. Sorry, chat. This is not a... They're
I
not as
forgot.
PG.
Oh, sorry.
I forgot Crow. I keep forgetting.
Hey, this is
How dare you?
Hey, I mean, I joined
I said-
you, so...
Yeah, I need to be more careful though.
I forgot. I'm off the clock.
Oh.
Gosh.
Oh, those
So,
could be
Crochet,
those could
you
be
didn't hear anything. Got
double
it, got it.
dimes. This could be double dimes. Double slimy dimies.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
You gotta play it twice.
It's a cheeky.
For doubles.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
It's a cheek. It's a cheek.
Oh,
It's a cheeky little
jeez,
diamond.
Berserker, that's wild. That makes for a long
Squirrel.
week.
Thank you for the super chat, Squirrel. Appreciate it, dude. Hope you're doing well.
Ooh, I have ideas for squirrels and groundhog DLC for this game.
Didn't make it.
I
Didn't
think-
make it. Ew.
If they add squirrels in groundhogs, obviously they would work like the Euro Rabbit burrows, but for squirrels you could just have a tree or a utility pool, and then for groundhogs you just need a porch or a shed for them to live under. It'll be great.
Ooh.
And they just
Can we
pop their
get
head
like?
out.
Can we get like an update to the raccoons where they come out of trash cans?
They do go
They
into
do.
trash
They
cans.
they do like
In
get into the
Mississippi.
trash cans.
It's a
Like in
very
the
rare
game?
occurrence. Yeah, it's a
It's
rare occurrence, but it
incredibly
does
rare.
happen.
Yeah. Like, it's very tough to see. Johnny found it once. I think Mel found it once
I
as well.
saw it
I've
once.
never seen it.
I
Oh, you
saw
did
it
too?
once, but I couldn't. Yeah, I was in a call with you in Baltimore, and
That's right. I do remember you.
Voldemort.
Yeah, that's
It
just,
was
what,
a
that's just what we
long-
call him at this point. He's Voldemort.
Yeah, it was a late night, and yeah, I didn't get a chance to like. I didn't have replay buffer or anything at the time, and so I missed it, and I was like so pissed off because
Man.
I could have made a
RIP.
short.
That would have been
Or
such a cool
something.
one to see, too. Dre
Yeah.
Talk with the 17 months. Thank you, Dre. Hope you're doing
TikTok.
good.
Doc.
Doop, doop.
All right, chat. I think we're going to end the stream here. But don't leave yet. For those of you on YouTube, I think we're going to go ahead and raid Nate. He's on YouTube as well, streaming right now. We've been chatting with him. So stay tuned, my dudes. Don't leave yet. Nate's hunting whitetail as well. So it's going to be just like you're at home, you know? It's going to be just like you're at home with Scarecrow, but you're with Nate instead. And I'll probably still be in call, but I'll be doing some other stuff. I'll be working on some other things probably. Maybe still grinding whitetail. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Hope you had a good time watching. Peace, peace.